Hello everyone, and happy Christmas Eve! Today is Invasion Week 14, Day 1. So, of course, with that being said, we'll be doing a lot of invasions. Mainly the Stryx is what we're restricted to. Well, exactly what we're restricted to. So, we'll have to go use a bunch of that. So, yeah, let's get into that. Head over to Guild, head over to Invasions, and start getting more battles in. Also, if anyone needs a guild, I believe we still have 2 spots left. Let me double check. I had to kick another person, and of course we were still missing the one. I don't believe, excuse me, if we've recruited anyone since then. But yeah, if anyone wants to get in, we still have 2 spots left. Let's see, where's the admin thing? I keep forgetting where it is in the new menu. They keep changing it like every few patches, and why is it being so laggy right now? What on earth is it doing? Game, respond! Let's see, where's the thing that tells all of the requirements? Somewhere's in here. That's not it. Where did they hide it to? Oh, it's under admin. I keep forgetting. They have a whole nother page for it now. That's why I can never find it in there. They completely separated where it's located. But, let me see. If it'll load. Yeah, there's all of our requirements. 1 million gold, 300 trophies, all that. 1,500 seals. All the Guild War battles, doing decent Guild War battles, tier 3 and everything. And yeah, as long as you do all that and you know how to play all the guild-related events, we have 2 spots open. So let me know if interested. But anyways, let's get into invasions. Also, check our mail. Oh yeah, I already redeemed the code. Also, why do we have a gift? Why on earth do we have a gift? Oh, Wagner ended up giving us a gift. Oh, nice. Oh, never mind. That's from the thingy. Okay. I thought it was one of those new gift things that give you gems. I've never seen one of those yet. I think you can only send it to someone in your guild. I don't know if you can send it to anyone in chat, which might be why I haven't gotten any. But yeah, I haven't seen anyone bother even doing those. They're not really worth it, which is probably why. But anyways, let's go to invasions. It's not like I even need the gems. I wouldn't even want to get that. Someone else could definitely use it a lot better than I would, since we already have so many. But anyways, we're still stuck at these. We're probably going to switch up once we get to 4 towers. I'm not sure if we'll keep using this. Only big issue is we might need Titan for that, and if we do need to start needing Titan, we'll probably need to not do Titan for a little while, just because I do want to get Archer. I mean, not Archer, get, oh, what's it called? Get, Thief Max. That's still something we need to do, so need to work on that. Let me go make chat bigger so I can actually see what you guys are saying. That might help. Let's see, that's a bit too big. Never mind. There we go. Move that over. But hello, everyone. Hello, Famous. Hello, Danny. Hello, William. Hello, Steve. Hello, Vital. Hello, Captain. Hello, Lemmy. Hello, RapPF. Hello, Jack. Hello, Wagner. And hello, everyone else. Welcome. I'm starting to get too used to never needing to click anywheres. With the controller. It's so easy now. Just click it down and it automatically does it. We'll take that purple. Do we have a drop for that? Do we take the skull? That is enough damage, right? Yeah, 46. No, he has armored. Never mind. So we should probably just take mana then, since he's already going to have enough. Purple would probably be the most ideal thing here, but we don't have it. Trying to see if we have a blue drop that can also drop into something else. I don't believe we have that either. So let's take a blue for now. Oh, okay, good. We did get that off the top. Dawnbringer's not enough to kill it, though, nor will scroll into something else, so I guess we'll just poke it. Could also take that purple, but we'll do this for now, then take the purple. He's probably going to take the skull or cast, either or. So who did that? Get an extra turn, skull us then. That's fine. We can take our purple over there. I don't have a way to drop it. He's going to take another skull. Can't really stop it. Convert out probably the blue. I mean the brown, I mean. Into blue. And then we just take a blue into whatever, and that'll basically be that. So we could take the skull. That's gonna kill him, but we can just kill it with Dawnbringer, so let's do that instead. Take the extra turn that he didn't bother going for. Get some free damage in there. Actually, that tower's almost dead. Dawnbringer will definitely overkill it. And that's match. We can just take a skull or anything for it. Hello, Jesse! Hello, Askeener, welcome. And yes, Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy Holidays. You're not getting the gems in. I know, right? We definitely don't need the gems. We're sitting at like 22,000, that's for sure. It's gonna be a while before we run out of gems. Like a long, long while. Like probably never. What's a decent budget Mang pet team? What do you mean by pet team? This pet... Oh, never mind. You mean one that can kill pets? Mang Apothecary is normally enough. Mang Apothecary... Or actually, Mang Cockatrice, Apothecary, Dragonian Monk would probably be one of the more consistent things you could use. You have Barrier, you have Disable, you have Entangle. Have pretty much every element you need to not lose. Why'd I do that on purple? Actually kind of need purple. We can take it out of tower right now. I don't know if we want to, though. Let's take a skull for now. Get a Dawnbringer and decide what we want to do from there. Protect our hero with it. I guess we'll take out the tower that keeps gaining mana, so it stops gaining mana. I don't know why my eyes are so tired all of a sudden. Might need to go get his bed early for once. Let's see. Don't want to be up when Santa comes. Okay, we'll take that. Get Dawnbringer down. Yeah, we'll go for Dawnbringer, why not? Take a skull over. Get a blue down. Do that right over on the green. I don't know why I feel like I need to keep clicking that every single time. And it was killed with that. Oops. Or maybe that's why. It keeps moving it to the center whenever I do that, which is a little bit annoying. The auto-click thing. It only works particularly good with things that you don't need to target or anything. Like things that explode or things that end your turn pretty much immediately. Or at least into an extra turn that's board related. Whenever you actually have to target something, it slows it down slightly. So there's no way to guarantee extra turn that, but I guess we still swipe it. It's fine. We'll grab that. Get herself a brown to hopefully purple extra turn up the top there. We can get it, but it was worth a shot. What do we need? I guess purple surge. Nowhere's good to cast this though. There's barely any blue. And the few locations that are currently on the board are definitely not worth going for, so let's take a green for now. Take some red, all that. See if we have another convert. Yes, we do. Dawnbringer. Is that even worth it? Probably not, because he's just going to get a summon anyway, so we probably go for a kill here. Let's kill out the annoying tower that gets rid of our barriers, so we'll do that. Skull's going to be completely pointless, but I kind of have to take it just so he doesn't take it. He'll gain all of his durability back, then we'll just hit it with a Dawnbringer, and we'll go from there. Yeah, let me know if that works. If it doesn't, we can give you another one. But it should. Generally, Cockatrice is a really good way of not losing. A Cockatrice Dragonian Monk is really, really tanky. And of course, combining that with Hero makes it even tankier, since you're using Mang. Okay, why do we never have any extra turns with this? Actually, never mind, we do. We have it on yellow there. Not that much mana, but it is an extra turn nonetheless. And then we just throw it right into Dawnbringer. Also, wait, how did he... Really? He just he just baby dragon twice. I was gonna say, didn't he already have a baby dragon there that casted? But he did. The Dragon Soul... He used a baby dragon that transformed into Dragon Soul that then became a baby dragon that then became Elamagrim. Like how baby dragon always is. Why did I take that skull? Could have just killed it with Dawnbringer. Oh well. And just let him hit on barrier to waste the turn. So we'll do that on blue there. I mean on brown. I keep calling browns blues. Take all of our extra turns first. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Is that everything? Seems about so. I'll throw a Dawnbringer at it. It doesn't kill that. I'll take another one and then kill the last one. Is it worth opening Gem and Glory Keys when you don't have all troops, or would you advise not to open them? Is it worth opening? Yeah, if you don't have all troops, it's still worth opening them. If you have all of them, then you want to wait until you can actually use it to upgrade something. Hello, Iron Malt. But yeah, you can pretty much open gold and glory keys whenever, or at least gold keys anyways. Glory keys you might want to save for mythics, new mythics. But gold keys you can definitely throw down whenever. I just save them because in case they ever do add another kingdom to the game, I just want to have them so we can spam them all and immediately get it. It's probably not happening for a while, but I don't really have anything else to use them on. Especially since most of the newer commons I just spend glory on. It's a little bit expensive, but it's worth it to get those kingdom stars immediately. Or at least this late in the game, it's worth it. I guess we just have to deal with 2 copies of that tower. Get Stormburner on it. And there should be enough damage, or not. 1 damage off. 1 whole damage. Okay, let's take a blue. What else we need? Grab a yellow into yellow. And he's dead. Over 50,000 glory keys. I don't think I have that many. I think I'm sitting on about 35,000 or so. Let me double check. We're sitting on currently... Well, it definitely can't be 50,000, yeah. 37,000 how many we're currently sitting on. And ever slowly increasing. Yeah, anything above 500 is quite a bit in the current state of the game. The only time you really start saving keys for new mythics is once you have more than half the mythics in the game. Because at that point you have a higher chance of gaining a mythic that you don't own from trying to get a new mythic than you would from not getting a new mythic. So that's pretty much when you should use your resources then, like your glory keys, is count out how many mythics you have, and if you have less than half, use your keys immediately, and if you have more than half, wait until every new mythic comes out, even if it's useless, and just go for it then, because that'd be the best way to work towards all of them. Ah, he just Deathmark killed us. I think that was Deathmark, right? Wait, what even Deathmarked us? It had to have been whatever first slot was. Because none of the towers normally have Deathmark, not in this game mode. Or not ever, but you know. Their Dooms have Deathmark mechanic. What do we need? What do we need? We'll take a green to brown. That's not really going to do anything, but moves more of the board. Oh, I was going to take that purple. Kind of moved. So we'll move that. Grab our blue somewhere. Where can we grab it from? We'll take it off of green. Actually, all of it looks bad. We'll just take a move for now. No wonder why it looks so bad. It shuffles immediately as soon as we take something. Red doesn't look horrible here. We'll probably do that. And then we can one-shot the other guy and go from there. And I just need to hit him a few times. Oh no! I could have taken that extra turn. Oh well. We'll take the Scolder, break his barrier. Manage his extra turn off of that. Not too big a deal. Throw that down. And now we've seen it 2 times. Oh, never mind, 1 time. We can do it with Doom Skull. There we go. And then we get our orb. Hopefully it is not a green or an orange. Did we just get back-to-back Valraven? No, the previous battle wasn't a Valraven. No, the one before the previous one was. Hello, Jan! Merry Christmas! Welcome! Okay, what do we need? What do we need? We'll let him do his thing. Skull. Is it worth it? Why not? Skull. Let him barrier and everything. I could throw another skull. I think we will. Throw this down and hit the really durable tower. That might not even kill him, he's so durable. Yep, it doesn't even kill him. Of course. I kind of knew that wouldn't, though. I was hoping it wouldn't get that barrier. Okay, now we need to go hit through it again. I guess we just waste this, get his mana back up, and then do it again. What do we need? I guess we grab a purple there, so we can recast it. Or even just go into full mana so that we can one-shot one of the towers like the first one. We'll do that, get way more mana than we need. Take every extra turn, because we can kill it with the 7 damage that we keep getting. Throw this at first slot, Dawnbringer, and then kill it with whatever. And now we just need the whatever. Let's see, we'll take that down. Doesn't look like we have a whatever. Doesn't look like we have any option to kill that out with. We'll just take a purple for now. There we go, and that's match. We could have to just kill him with the 7. And there we go, we get our orb and 2 more battles. We're not going to be using all those today, though. But let's go grab our tribute. Nice timing. Nice 15 as well. Okay, please be a blue or a purple, either or. Neither. Worst one, orange. That's more useless to me than the green, pretty much. It's unfortunate, but oh well. Oh, also, we almost had 2-2-2-2 as far as those things. Also, we have some really good tasks today. I ended up repicking this one, and it did it right into the absolute best one you can ever get, the one that gives 30 gems. And all you have to do is 75 battles, which is relatively easy to do, since you can do literally any battles. You can just spam explore and get that done in like 20 minutes or less. But yeah, that's a lot of gems available today. We had 35 gems. I mean, 35. What am I saying? 55 gems available today. So I guess we're gonna finish all this before the end of the stream. That's a lot of gems to get in one day. I think that might actually been the most we'll ever get from one day of tasks. I'm pretty sure. But anyways, let's go throw down another invasion or 2, then we'll hand out a code and then mess with other stuff, like getting all those done. Well, let's go do some 4 towers now. And now we get to do extra damage to everything. I kind of want to put the troop in first slot. The biggest issue with that, though, is it's going to block my purple if I do. Currently, this is not blocked on purple. But if we put this in the first slot, it will be. We could put this in the first slot, but then we basically have to switch it with Dawnbringer. Because we can't completely block out this thing's mana. He needs one or the other. Ideally, whatever one we have a +1 to. Oh, we don't have a +1 to purple, apparently, though. Wait, what are our +1s to, then? Let me go double check the banner that we even have set. Maybe we'll go switch it now that we're to 4 towers. And use this as the tank instead, because we're not currently using Titan, so we're gaining almost no benefit from specifically having hero in first. If we were using Titan, of course, that'd be a different story, but we are not currently. Ow! Maybe we do need Titan, gosh. I'll throw that down. That hurts a lot of damage. If nothing else, we can keep hero back just so we have a proper way to tank everything. That it doesn't die as quickly. And keep barrering us for longer. Let's see. Throw that down. Grab a hit onto the weaker one. Dawnbringer. Haha, gems, you don't play enough treasure hunt? No. We're never gonna play treasure hunts. But yeah, you actually could theoretically gain about 60 to 80 gems per hour in treasure hunts. It's just really annoying to do it that way. Like, really, really annoying. I'd sooner start soul farming, probably. Which we might need to do eventually if they start bringing back Dawnbringer, like, weapons. They said they were going to over a few months, but then never did. And now there's just a gigantic excess of souls in late game. Okay, I think we're going to switch these two and just see how it goes down. See if it changes it up at all. We're going to do that. Actually, let me go to edit team and do it, just to make sure it stays in the right location. There we go. What's a good Arachne Weaver team? What are you trying to use it for? For PvP, there's basically none. While you can technically use it, it's just not good enough in the PvP landscape. The only time it really tends to get used is for Delves and Tower of Doom. I don't think I've used it for Tower of Doom yet, though. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I thought that was the convert one. But, yeah, Delves and Tower of Doom are the only two locations, mainly because you use it specifically for its web. And the team that you would use would depend heavily on the color. But you tend to use it with Megavore, and if you don't have Megavore, you tend to use it with, really any true damage options that you have on a certain color. The whole premise of it is you lower down the 4th or 3rd troop down to kill range with true damage, then you use Weaver to kill it, and then keep going with Weaver over and over again. That's basically how you play Weaver. It's not the best of troops. It's really only good for countering stuff. It's a really slow troop to use currently. But it's good at winning against high stats. I'm actually going to Dawnbringer here just so first slot doesn't die. Or at least not as quickly. I'm going to take this red, get our skull, grab a yellow down. Take a... I'll get Dawnbringer on it. Throw that down onto green there. Get a hit there. And then just kill it out. Who am I currently using in second slot? That's the Stormburner. He's the basically the other version of Valkyrie that they added a little while back. He converts any color into blue and then creates a random storm. In some instances, he's even better than Valkyrie. But more often than not, you do use Valkyrie over him, but there are some teams that use otherwise. Like that new bow team that came in this week is pretty good with it. That uses all those toucan things, whatever he's called. That one yellow-blue from the Stryx that keeps doing 10 damage with the triple damage if there's a storm. Ends up working out really well with it. There's a few other instances, but for the most part, Valkyrie is better than him. But obviously, since we're restricted to Stryx, we have to use him. But yeah, it's basically just like an alternative Valkyrie. Does basically the same thing. It's just Valkyrie has soul gain. Also, Valkyrie has a +1 to a color, which is generally better than his effect of pretty much nothing other than immune to mana drain. Which is kind of funny, because Valkyrie used to have immune to mana drain, but then they got rid of it when mana drain got buffed. Or when this specific trait ends up getting immune to mana drain, they got rid of it from her. Yet they added him, which has it. So it's kind of weird, because he's basically what pre-nerf Valkyrie was. He just doesn't have the soul gain and everything. And he uses slightly different colors. Which is kind of funny. And that should be enough damage. We'll spread out on him, kill it, dead. Maybe we will use all of our battles. We'll do one more. Don't want to use all of them. Hopefully we'll have a Val Raven here. Though there's no way of actually knowing because they don't ever have it showing. There you go, we'll take the purple, grab the brown, grab all that. Maybe get a convert there. Let's throw a Dawnbringer first though, just so we have barriers so they can't hit us. Why am I using it in second slot? Just because currently that's where it works best. At least in what we're trying to do with this team. Let me take that skull. Look at that. I keep forgetting. We can just kill them with skulls because we're using it in first slot. If we had hero there, we wouldn't be able to. Right, that's why we moved it up there. We can do that. And that. And they all just die out. There we go. Okay, I guess we'll use all of our battles. Unless we get 2 Val Ravens here. Well, at least use this last one. Might as well. Might as well. We'll obviously have more battles each day, so it doesn't really matter too much. This thing has Agile too. It hasn't really been getting it too often, but hopefully it'll get it when we actually need it. What do we need to move? We'll take the blue over. Grab a blue. Take a hit down on you. Grab a convert. It's not an extra turn, but we still get all of our mana that we need. Right in time to kill it too. And all we need now is a skull, if you would give us one. You could be so kind. Oh, we don't have a drop for that. Let's take the purple. Quickly, he doesn't hit us, and dead. Hello, Jason. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, Bakchan. Welcome. Okay, and there we go. And we got our 2 other battles. Anyways, let's go claim all this. We're at stage 8 currently. And let's claim the normal orb. Please don't be green or orange. Nope. We're getting all the worst ones. We got an orange and then a green. That's awful. Oh well. If anyone's still interested, we still have 2 spots left in the guild. Looks like we'll still get all tasks done even with 2 people missing. But still, if anyone wants to join, we still have 2 spots left. Would probably want to get some in because isn't Tower of Doom next week? Yeah, Tower of Doom. We'll definitely want to have more towards a full guild for that. But then again, we keep getting it done pretty early. We could probably actually get Tower of Doom done with just 25 people. Obviously, we don't want to have that many people in the guild, but you know. Want to try having a full guild, but still you could probably get it done if we really had to that way. Anyways, let's go over to let's do dungeons real quick. I just don't think I've done it yet, so let's clear that out and then farm all of our dailies because we have quite a bit of gems just sitting there doing nothing. And that's not the team I want to use. Where's Key Team? There it is. Grab that. I'm actually not going to be using the gold farming team at all just because you basically have to use the hero or the gold farm, and I'd much rather use the hero for the EXP rather than gold farming since we already have pretty much enough gold. I don't think we're really going to be needing much more than what we currently have. What do we need? Take the green over. And dead. Okay, what do we need here? Grab our gold. Grab that down. Also, let me give out a redeem code after we finish this too. Still haven't done that yet. I believe I even have it to my copy-paste. Just so I didn't have to go looking for it once we do it. I should probably do that all the time, but I feel like I always end up putting something else over my copy-paste, which is why I don't. Because at some point, it's just going to randomly happen. Either just from copying and pasting like a troop name or anything else like that. Anyways, that's that. And let's go and double check the code thingy. Make sure it's the right one. Yes, it is. And there it goes. Go. Use it on gemsofwar.com or use the game code section. Same place as always. Simply go click on that link that's right over there in the chat. You guys know where it is. As far as the invite code, you put in whatever's there. Redeem code's right over there, or just copy paste it from chat. And gives the same reward as always. We already claimed it earlier. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. And one of those things is a gem key, so let's all go open 1 gem key. Now we'll get the other task done. And now we just have to go do the other 2. Wait, did we not do 75 battles yet? Well, that's going to be pretty easy to do passively while doing pretty much anything else. So we need to use a team of 4 beasts, and then we'll get 15 gems for that. Or not 15, 20 gems for that. So let's go do that real quick. And we'll just do it in first challenge of any fields. Challenge, fight. Do I have a team for that setup? Daily. I kind of do. But let's go clear out all this. And now we need 4 beasts. Let's go under beasts. This should be pretty easy since we can just use Forest Guardian. What's the best beast AoE? So Forest Guardian, probably a giant spider to feed it. Do we have a purple AoE beast? Do we have any AoE beast? Let's just type in all enemies. Preferably one that uses purple. It's not enough damage though. You don't even hit all enemies. None of these hit all enemies. Like maybe the Scatterbug, but that's not even probably enough damage. All these are not the right option with a giant spider. Well, it doesn't have to be purple. Wait, never mind. This is literally every option. Oh, we could just use Willow then, I guess. Willow should be good enough. We can just one-shot with Willow. So yeah, we'll go with Willow. I don't think we have a good way of feeding it, though. What creates brown underneath beasts? Anything? Well, this thing denies brown. No, nothing really creates it. Well, new plan. How about links? I need brown links. Brown or green? Oh, Queen Aurora. That's convenient. Do we have a brown, though? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, there we go. There's a brown. Doesn't even matter that his ability's useless. Oh, no! That's not what I meant to replace. Luckily, Queen Aurora's right there. But yeah, and now he's go all in on Willow. Find a banner that feeds into it. I need any banner that's pure green and brown. One of those should exist. Come on now. Nope. Does that not exist? A green-brown banner. A +2 brown, +1 green, or a +2 green, +1 brown? Why do neither of those two exist, apparently? Well, plan B. Go double green banner. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. No need to overthink it. Oh yeah, duh. We could just use Sunbird. That's a really obvious one. Yeah, we could just use Sunbird. That's a pretty big duh. Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that. We can literally just use Sunbird. I would have to change my team, though. I think we're just going to keep using Willow. It's fine. That's pretty funny, though, that I forgot. So it should be perfectly fine with Willow. It's not really going to make that big of a difference. Zacian banner? It doesn't give +2, +1, though. Zacian's just a +1, +1. Which isn't exactly what we need. Yeah, this is much slower than using a Sunbird. Pretty much the same thing. Kind of. It's a really weird way of doing it. It still gets the job done. But yeah, that's pretty funny. I actually did completely forget about Sunbird. Which is a weird thing to forget about because it's so common. Like, that's literally what we keep using all the time. But the amount of time it's going to take to switch this into a different beast team around Sunbird is just not worth the time relative to how much time it would save us. Hey, we got a gnome. Might as well just finish it off with this. And it just gave useless gold. Which is pretty much what it normally gives. Let's see. Are you clicking the troop and then hitting the enter to speed the casting? It doesn't show up the mouse pointer hitting cast. We're currently using a, I went over this yesterday. I should probably do a video on it, actually. Though they haven't confirmed yet if it is or is not allowed. I believe it is. But, PC has controller support. And basically, you can use mouse plus controller. And basically just use the input of the controller where it's quicker. While just using mouse for everything else that mouse is quicker for. Which is almost everything. But, there are a few things where the controller is specifically quicker at. And that is mainly for confirming things with the A button. And that's basically what we're doing with the controller right now. Where every single thing where controller just happens to do it quicker, we're just using controller for it, pretty much. Like all these menus can just be confirmed with the controller by clicking A. Actually, it's currently bound to my Y button. I need to figure out how to switch that. But still, we just click a single button and it just casts our things immediately, as well as gets through all these screens without having to specifically click them, which saves a decent amount of time every single time. And it just makes it easier and not have to click as precisely every time. But yeah, it shaves off a good several seconds off of every battle. Anywhere from about 3, well, it depends how long the battle is, but anywhere from like 3 to 30 seconds. Obviously the really short ones, only a few seconds, but the longer ones, it can definitely save almost a minute. It mainly helps with just getting through the menus quicker, though. Is where it really does the speed. It's most noticeable when doing Explore. Because every single input that you need for Explore is sped up a gigantic amount with it. Like, I'll go do some Explore right now. Because we need to go get several more battles anyways. Let's see, where do I want to explore at? What trait stone do I even need right now? I don't even know. Let's just do Adana again, I guess. It doesn't matter too much. Let's go switch over to Quick Explore. Yeah, it's really noticeable in Explore. Since all we have to do is just cast and then hit. Most of the time. And then we just spam the button. And then it goes right back into the next battle. Hello, Lucky! Glad you enjoyed the game. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask anything. We're always around every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We always stream for about an hour, just messing around with stuff. Yeah, it goes super quick with controller. And pretty much every controller works for it too. Like any USB controller that you can plug into a PC will work. Or it should. There's plenty of controllers that are only $25 or maybe even less that work for it. But then again, I only know $25 ones. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of cheaper option out there though. Like the Steam controller would work. Pretty much any cheap USB controller like this one would end up working. It's just a GameCube skin of a controller basically. But both of them are $25. And any other USB controller would work too. All you really need is any controller that has a A button. Like literally anything that the game would pick up that has an A button would work. The biggest issue is if the game would actually pick up on it though. And now we can do Explore as quick as mobile players. Well, it would be annoying to do Explore quickly for a long period of time on mobile. Because you would have to constantly keep your fingers in like several locations at once, which would get really annoying to do for hours on end. Like this would be ridiculously easy to do for hours on end. I feel like doing it for more than an hour on mobile would be very annoying though, on the fingers. Also, someone was mentioning key binding the button for this onto a mouse the other day. I don't know if that's actually possible, because the only reason this specifically works is because it's identifying the input as a controller, which is why it switches over to that controller format. I believe if you try binding it to the mouse, it's not going to identify it as a controller input. Because whenever we click any controller input, you can see it starts bringing up all the menu for it, like right over there. But then once we start doing mouse movement, you can see it starts trying to pick up on mouse instead. But if we then do controller again, it starts picking up a controller and then back to mouse and then controller. Which is why I believe if you bind it to a mouse, it's not actually going to work. But if you do it to controller, it just immediately does it. Yeah, of course. Mobile is always going to be good for on the go. That's the whole point of mobile. That is 100% the point of mobile. Most of the time. You should just be able to do it whenever. Will it be too late to buy Death Knight armor later in the game? Maybe 2 months after starting the game? It's never too late to buy Death Knight armor. The earlier the better, but, yeah, you can pretty much get it whenever. Generally, ideally, you want to get it before you go and spend and waste gems on, Dragon armor and Celestial armor. But, yeah, you would still be fine getting it 2 months in. I've made several free-to-play accounts that have never bothered getting it. Because obviously they're free-to-play, so they can't get it. So make sure you don't fall as behind if you're trying to completely skip Dragon Armor and Celestial Armor, but you still want Death Knight. You'd probably want to focus a little bit more on things like Treasure Hunt and stuff. Just because the value of Treasure Hunt never changes, regardless of what your bonuses are. So you'd get the most value out of it while you have very low bonuses, just because you're getting the same value out of it regardless of what your bonuses are. It's also a good way to rack up gems early on, which is pretty important since you'll likely have near zero at the early game. Also, did we ever get the 30 gems yet for 75 wins? Should be right on top of that, if not. Why is it not letting me leave? Let me leave! It's lagging. What are you doing, game? What is the best team for soul farming with 2 Fair Shiraz? Dragon Soul, Double Fair Shra, Umbra Wolf is what you would use. Dragon Soul, Double Fair Shra, Umbra Wolf with a +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow banner. And you'd run it in Divining Field's first challenge. Or any other similar location. We need 3 more battles, and then we get our 30 gems. Easiest 30 gems ever. I guess we'll just do it in PvP, just so it takes a little bit longer. And we'll just use a key team. And then fail immediately with key team. I say that mainly because Scion's there. Scion is so annoying when it gets that drain. There's ways to play around it, but this team is not playing around it. Also, that's not enough damage. That is, though. Also, that annoying Ragnagord. Haha! Oh, wouldn't that have been funny if the Ragnagord replaced the Ragnagord? I wonder if that's even possible. I'd assume it would be. Because I believe I've seen a Treasure Gnome replace a Treasure Gnome before. But, yeah, it's kind of funny. I really wish that Ragnagord would have replaced the Ragnagord. That would have been too perfect. But now we get to see a funny team that runs 2 Ragnagords, which you should never ever do. That'd be 100% pointless. Yeah, most of the platforms are cross-platform. The only things that aren't are the console versions. Or at least the 2 existing console versions. There's a chance that Nintendo Switch might be cross-platform. I believe that's actually one of the reasons why they haven't done it yet. Because I believe they would want to launch Nintendo Switch cross-platform if they can. Because Nintendo has different policies with it that would allow them a lot easier to do cross-platform with it compared to the other 2 consoles. I think the main reason why they haven't yet is they're worried about keeping it up to date with everything else. Because if they do make a cross-platform with PC, mobile, and all that, they would have to make sure it's always up to date with the PC, mobile, and everything. Otherwise, they would have to delay the updates, which obviously they wouldn't want to do. And they can't delay an update if something's cross-platform. Otherwise, all the platforms that are cross-platform would have to be delayed. And there we go, there's our 30 gems. Oh, and we gain a thief level. Perfect timing. Very nice. Well, let's keep messing with PvP. I'm still at not even rank 1 yet, so might as well keep going for that. I thought that was a gnome for a second. Why? It's just a battle crasher. At least it replaced something somewhat annoying, I guess. Or I think it did. Not quite sure. There we go. You play mobile and find yourself being lazy and put your phone down. I found the same thing whenever I start playing on my Nintendo Switch. Like, if I ever try undocking it, I'll be really lazy, just get into bed, and then, like, fall asleep, like, an hour later. I get, like, super lazy with it. But if I, like, play it on screen, like on a TV, I, like, more diligent with everything. But if I take it to undock it and then just, like, lay down for a moment, I just get so tired quickly. Just because it's really relaxing. Too relaxing. And then I just feel like I need to sleep. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions or anything else you want me to go over? Let me know. Otherwise, I think I will start slowly heading down for the night. It is Christmas Eve after all, so I do want to get to bed a little bit earlier. Just because I do have, obviously, some things I need to do tomorrow. We'll still be doing our normal stream as always tomorrow night for the same duration as always, maybe even a little bit longer. Which is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. But, yeah, obviously during the day I'll be pretty busy with the holiday. But hope you all have a really, really good Christmas. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for now. Hope you all enjoyed the holidays. We'll be back, as I mentioned, tomorrow night, same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And other than that, mainly just be messing around with, of course, the faction event tomorrow night and messing a little bit more with invasions. We have the new pet on Wednesday, though nothing too shiny. Thursday's a somewhat okay hero class, nothing really too relevant. The only really relevant thing this week is Friday, when we get the new faction. And of course, we'll be going over that heavily once it releases, going and doing a bunch of delves on Friday and Saturday, and all that good stuff. But anyways, guys, Merry Christmas, enjoy the holidays, and I will see you all later. Have a fun time. Goodbye, everyone.